It was about 7 o'clock in the morning, October 29, 2009, when the ship docked at Broome, Australia. I had 2 excursions scheduled for the day, one in the morning and one in the afternoon.
Welcome to our little corner of paradise, everybody.
First was the scenic tour along the coast aboard the hovercraft. A bus picked us up from the pier and transported us a few minutes to the hovercraft station, not too far from the pier. We waited a while for the hovercraft to bring back the earlier tour group. This gave us a few minutes time to take some pictures and a short boarding briefing.
First of all, if any of you have a mobile phone, could you please turn it off?
The brightly colored hovercraft wasn't what I thought it would look like. It was fully enclosed. It made its way back to the station soon for our turn.
Okay, front row.
There were 2 entry doors, but we boarded through the left side entry. The craft took up to 13 passengers. I was assigned to sit in the back. The pilot sat in the center front.
Welcome to your craft, everyone. Folks, we're going to be crossing the bay. We're going over water. In case it all goes wrong, such as a fire or the craft sinks, you've all got a life jacket underneath your seats. If the hovercraft should break down though, it blows just like a boat, engine running or not. Comfortable? Alright, cozy down the back there?
Yeah.
Squeeze it in. Alright, here we go.
Without much ado, we hovered our way back to the water, and our scenic coastal tour began.
About 600 mil. Effective.
Everyone quietly listened to the pilot. It's hard to understand some of it because of the hover engine's noise behind us. The ride was calm, and the coastal view was fine, but not exciting. The best pictures to take are the view inside the hovercraft, but for the outside views, we were at the mercy of the clarity of the window glass, as would allow us. In a few minutes, we made a stop.
Alright, I'll set up the ladder, folks. We'll take a little wander up this way and I'll show you what we've got here.
And we all disembarked for the showing of some rock formations along the shore, and what we're told to be some fossilized dinosaur footprints.
Not bad either.
Oh, you may as well come stand here, thanks. And you, sir, you stand into this one here. Thank you, my lady. You come stand into this one here. You stay right where you are. Thank you. And just 2 more of you, please.
It was a good opportunity to take some pictures and make this tour worth it somehow.
You do have left the footprints like this. It would have been walking like a pacehorse or a camel or an elephant, just shuffling one side at a time, front and back on that side, front and back on the other side. Back feet, just copying the front feet where it went.
A few minutes later, we boarded the hovercraft to head back to the station. It was all the same coastal scenic view on our return. Still, nobody said a word, but there's not much to say anyway. Just like taking pictures in reverse until we arrived at the station. The whole trip was over in about an hour, but I would say it's still a good experience.
There we go, folks. Hope you all enjoyed that. Enjoy the rest of your travels. My pleasure. Oh, folks, you're far too kind. Far too kind.
My second excursion was a camel safari in the afternoon at Cable Beach. Our bus ride picked us up from the pier to take us to Cable Beach, which was a few kilometers away. At drop-off point, we encountered some neatly dressed camels being walked to the beach. They weren't the ones we'll be riding, it turned out. Cable Beach is a beautiful beach, and a nice view of the coast welcomed us. The camels we would be riding were ready and waiting for us. In a few minutes, we were introduced to our new friends, but before getting on them, we were instructed how to properly get on them and what to expect as the camels got up after we got on.
Camel, please hang on with both hands and lean back. Very important that you lean back, and the reason being, when a camel gets up, they do something quite strange, and quickly they do that. Their bottom comes off the ground first, quite quickly, and they tend to breathe forward. Alright? So hang on and lean back and you'll be fine.
And then we were lined up to match up with them. 2 riders per camel. It wasn't hard, and we were assisted by the boys and girls running the safari tour. I chose to sit in the front so that I can get a good view of those ahead of us and take good pictures as well. The tour guides walked alongside us. It seemed to be a lot of fun, and they took our pictures that we had to pay for $10 if we wanted them. It was all smooth riding with all 10 or so camels in our group. The camels were all lined up with one following the other, and all the riders enjoying every minute of it. On the way back, they took our pictures with our own cameras. We all wished the ride would never end, or at least be a longer one. But all good things must end, so others may enjoy it too.
That's very good. Did you enjoy it?
It was a great camel ride, and our pictures were ready upon our return to the camel station. Another excursion and mission accomplished, and then we headed back to the ship.